I was dumping a can and I had a rat jump out of the can, land on my face, and go down my head and scratch the top of my head. Monday I went to the hospital. They told me I had the flu, so they sent me home. Tuesday it got worse. Wednesday they took me to the doctor and I could barely walk. All my muscles and stuff were shutting down. And they took me to the hospital. They started giving me CAT scans and MRIs and started testing me and stuff. And I did one more test and I laid down with a blanket on me, and then I woke up 2 weeks later.
For them to take away healthcare is something that we need. I mean, if I go out here and bust my hump every day and I get sick out here because of the weather change or I injure myself, I would expect to have healthcare. You know, show us that you appreciate us. We're not asking for anything outrageous. We're just asking to be treated fairly.
What's happening is Waste Management is denying some worker health issues, worker safety issues, public safety issues.
He got hurt on the job, and his boss told him that he was going to fight him every step of the way.
I got a lot of flack from our manager at the time for having to go to the doctor. They shaved out the inside of my collarbone. I had stitches in the cartilage of my rotator cuff, and then they had to put some stitches and some tendons in the muscles in the back of my shoulder.
I got hurt at 5 in the morning, didn't get to the hospital with probably a broken ankle until 8:36. I had to pull my cell phone out of my pocket twice, threatened to call an ambulance myself.
And I got at the hospital at about 7:30 the next morning, and there were doctors and nurses and people everywhere. All of his organs were shutting down. He could barely breathe. They didn't know what was going on, so they questioned me, you know, what does he do for a living? I said, well, he's a garbage man. He throws garbage. He had said that he came into contact with some rats. I mean, healthcare for me and my kids too, it's from him. I mean, that's important for his family and his children. So, and I don't think it's something to be cut back on.
We're not asking to make a bunch more money. We just don't really want to take a step backwards. You've got local companies that are smaller paying more than we are. And this company still grossed over $1 billion in profits.